1 week ago, we brought you an eye-opening story about dozens of drug needles and syringes found in plain sight at a park in the South Bronx. It is a story that our Bronx reporter, Shosh Bedrosian, continues to follow, and now she is speaking with a local organization that is taking action.
Right now I'm seeing a lot of caps, so that's a tall tale sign that at equal parts amount of syringes in this location.
It only took a matter of minutes for the On Point NYC's cleanup crew to find what they were looking for.
Syringe right here.
CBS New York continues to follow the story from last week when we first walked through St. Mary's Park with a concerned resident.
You see the syringes?
We observed dozens of used syringes and needles in plain sight,
Yeah.
oftentimes where children play.
This is a medical waste dump right here in St. Mary's Park.
But every weekday, this crew is here cleaning up hazardous waste in this 35-acre park. They say with the constant drug use, it's hard to clean up everything when they're here.
Walking by, just like we see right here, you gotta have an eye for it.
They're also paying close attention to even the smallest things.
Here's a perfect example.
You might not
There's
see.
a needle right there.
The Parks Department tells us they removed more than 6,000 syringes from St. Mary's Park so far in 2024. And on top of that, On Point NYC says they removed more than 2,300 syringes in the park just last month.
See? The Narcan.
Last week, we observed city resources like this Narcan kit on a tree. On Point NYC says it's left there on purpose to provide resources to drug users.
These are left in areas that are frequented by people who use substances and are at risk for an overdose.
The group also provides wound care, hot meals, and other services when they're in the park to help those struggling with addiction.
I think it's important for harm reduction organizations who are in the Bronx to be funded well to do the work that they're doing.
And Shosh joins us now here in studio. Want to know how much On Point has actually done there in the community.
So this is a brand new announcement. On Point basically says since November 2021, they've collected more than 2.5 million units of hazardous waste and drug paraphernalia just from the streets of New York City and public parks as well in public spaces. And an NYPD official said at a town hall in the Bronx just last month that there's a high saturation of these methadone clinics around St. Mary's Park, which is why drug users are gravitating to use this space to do drugs. But On Point did tell us that if there was a safer space for people to use drugs, maybe they wouldn't be using these parks.
Well, the group clearly making a big difference, though, for that community, Shosh. Thank you for highlighting them. Shosh is our reporter covering the Bronx. If you have a story idea, just send her a message to the email there that you see on your screen.